Good morning, students, and welcome to the last lecture of our course, Innovation in Software Development. So, in this lecture, we are talking about this machine learning. So, what are the objectives we will cover in this lecture 14 is what is this machine learning? What is the purpose? How many types of learning you can have in this one? Then, finally, what is a decision tree? Okay, these are the objectives that we cover in our lecture, machine learning. Okay, students, so this is the first objective, second objective, third, fourth. Now, you know what is the generally learning, talim. So you get knowledge by studying something, by practicing with experience, such type of things you do, then you will acquire the knowledge. You acquire the uh, learning skills will be improved. So our mind also the same functions like sense of identity are underpinned by what we have learned and what we can remember. So based on that, from our mind, we take some action. So in the machine learning, it is essential for such type of environments where we don't know what type of decision we have to take. Unknown environments. See, for example, you are designing some clothes. You are designing a chip, microcontroller chip. So you don't know the rules. So for that, we can implement this type of uh, concept, machine learning, in constructing a chip, in constructing or manufacturing a computer, something like that. So okay, construction method in this one we can use. Okay. So rather than trying the all possible paths, you can try this branch, artificial intelligence, the science and machine learning branch you can implement in that one. So with this, you can take the decision and improve your performance of a business or a system or anything, whatever option you have, like system or a tool or whatever you are designing. So with this machine learning concept, you can decide next what we have to do, how we can improve our business, how we can target our customers, how we can sell our products more online, like that. Okay, so for that reason, we need this machine learning. So three approaches basically are there for this machine learning. As I told you before, the basic one is supervised learning. That means there will be a trainer who will be training you and testing you for the answers, correct answers. Like you are the student, I am the teacher. I am training you for this course. You will write the exam. I will check for the correct answer. So I am training you so that you can develop the knowledge in this area. So the other second type of approach for machine learning is unsupervised, without the trainer. Simply you have some data. With that data, you have to study the data and find the relationship between the data elements. Then you can then you can finally find the answer. Okay, for example, in the bank, online banking system, some fraud is happening with credit cards. How it is happening, where it is happening, we don't know. If you are a security specialist, if you go to that company or to the bank, they will give you their log files, data. So in that log files, customer credit card number, account number, all the transaction history will be there. So by seeing that data set, some patterns you have to find in that one style, in which time the hacking or attacks has happened. Like in the weekends, most of the days, Friday and Saturday, all the people will do the shopping because they are at home. They don't have offices. They don't have work. So many people will be on the net. So attackers will target on the 2 days. So you get that data of that Friday and Saturday, analyze, then you will find the answer. So such type of machine learning approach is your unsupervised. The third type of machine learning is based on the feedback, reinforcement. So you are selling the credit card to the customers in the bank Muscat. So your customer's opinion you have to take whether they are happy or they are not satisfied or they are average satisfied. What is their opinion? So based on that, you can continue issuing the credit card or you can plan for a better credit card like Al Jawahar credit card is there. So if the customers are using, then you will ask the feedback from the customers. They will say 5-point ratings, like 1 for very good, very strong, 5 for very poor. So you collect this data, analyze it, and then you find the result. So these kind of approaches are included in this machine learning. So you design the algorithm in such a way that it will analyze your data, it will filter your data, then it will clean your data, then take the result, decision you can take. Okay. So what is supervised learning? What I discussed is given to you here. It's an algorithm learning, for example, data and associated target response in large data sets. Large data sets like bank or the real estate or the stock brokerage. Many examples are there. So the data is maybe in the form of a numbers or a strings. So similar to human learning under supervision. So there will be a teacher who will guide you. So learner derives some rules from specific examples. Okay, so these are the algorithms we use, like regression algorithm, predicting the right value. For example, imagine like today the population of Oman is 4.5 billion or 4.5 million. So what will be the population after 5 years? So this is called predicting. So how we can predict is using this algorithm, using this empirical estimation formulas in this regression. You can predict the right value. Similarly, in the business, what is the expected profit after 5 years? In other classifications like biometrics. So when the employee is coming into the organization, their eye retina is scanned or their thumb impression is scanned. So based on that, you will take some decision. So this is the supervised learning example in your machine learning branch. Unsupervised, I told you, there is no other person to guide you. You have to compare the data, group the data, then uh, find some style pattern. As I told you here in the bank Muscat, grouping similar customers for targeted marketing. Same type of customer. See, some customers, they want to open the bank account, savings. There are two types of accounts, savings account and current account. You understand this one, savings account and current account. You buy the Sayara, like a car, you need to pay the money, loan money as a checks, drafts. So if you want to draft, then you need to open the account, current account. So which customers in my bank are having savings account, which customers are having current account, that I can group them. Based on that, I can give the services to them. So that is called this one, grouping the similar customers and targeting the marketing in selling the products of my bank. So here this is unsupervised. Before it was supervised. Third one, reinforcement. As I told you, the feedback, the survey you are conducting. So what is the result of that survey? Trial and error. So based on that, you will associate your actions with some points or some penalties. So you have to do in such a way that you should get the maximum points, maximum rewards. Example, like we have seen minimax algorithm, we have seen alpha beta pruning, game playing algorithms. So you are finding the least possible path. You understand? So this type of algorithm is your machine learning algorithm, reinforcement type of algorithm. Are you there, students, understanding?
Yes, sir.
So basically these three types, okay, supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. So short answers, they may ask you such type of question. Explain briefly about the three approaches of machine learning. So you have to explain what is supervised, what is unsupervised, what is reinforcement learning. Now next type of next objective is creating a decision tree. So some data is there, are table data. With that table data, you can create a decision tree and take what is the decision, what is the outcome of that data. So how you can draw the decision tree using the node, edges, leaves. So these are the contents in your decision tree. Okay, node test for the value of certain attribute, edge correspondence corresponding to the result, outcome of the test. Leaves are the final one, the last nodes, the terminal nodes. What is the outcome, result? Example, this one. See how you can express this table data into the decision tree. You understand this table A, B, and A exclusive X or B. False, if A value is false, B value is false, then A XOR B, if you are doing it, is false. Similarly for the other options, false, true, 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 false, true, 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 false. For this table, how you will draw the decision tree? So what is the table you have? This is the table you have. This one. We can put this one. Copy, paste here. Okay. So this is a tree. See, basically you will have a node here, A. So A is associated with two values, either true or false. So you have two branches here, either true or either false. So this is for true, and this is for false. Okay. So it is associated with the other variable also, B. So for the node B also, it is associated with two values. One is true, another is false. True, Another is false. What is the result like here? This one. If A is true and B is true, the result is negative. False here. If A is true, B is true, the result is false. Similarly, if A is true and B is false, the result is true. Like that, for the false options, there are two options here. One A is false and another time B is false. So it will take another lead here. This is the two options. In true also you have B value both true or false. If you take A false, so the B is sometimes it is false here. So for the node B, again you have two branches here, true and false. So, so now false, if A is false, B is true, the result is true. Similarly, if A is false and B is false, so where is it? False, false. So the result is false, false, false. So this way we can draw the decision tree for this data. So that is what is given to you here. So this is an exclusive or there is a truth table. For this truth table corresponding this one, this is the node, this is the edge, and this is the leaf node. Example in the other internet I want to show you like this. For example, these are the two types of decision trees. See, as I told you, node, edge, leaf node. Suppose you are healthy. If your person is healthy, if your age is less than 30, yes means you are eating lot of pizzas. If you eat lot of pizzas, you are obese. You are very fat. If you don't eat, then you are fit. Like true, false, true, false. If age is less than 30, no, that means you are exercising in the morning to keep yourself fit. If you are not exercising, unfit. So similar kind of table you can uh, consider for this one, and you can understand how we can draw this tree. See, this tree is considering what? You are predicting whether the person is fit or unfit based on the age, based on the eating habits, based on the exercise. So what is the age? Does he exercise? Does he eat a lot of pizza? So this will give you the node result. End result is you are fit or you are unfit. Decision tree. Okay. So classification of decision tree, how you are starting the procedure is that one. Start from the root node. Okay, perform the test yes or no. Then the follow the edge. Follow this edge. Okay, you will get some outcome. Then again repeat false false, you get false. Then again you repeat the test for the other nodes from here. False false, false true true. So repeat the step 2 until the leaf node is reached. Like this, you have to proceed in order to draw the decision tree. Examples are given here. One more example is deciding whether to play the golf or not based on the following temperature, based on the outlook, based on the humidity, based on the wind. Final decision, final outcome will be yes or no. Golf, you know, golf playing, this one. Play the golf. This is the data you have. Where is that one? Temperature, there are three parameters, whether it is hot, cold, or medium, mild. Outlook, whether very sunny, overcast, or rainy. Overcast means the cloudy, gloomy, dark. Humidity, high, normal. Wind, air, it is there or it is not there. So based on this parameter, this is the data. Like see, every day, day 1, 7th month, July, 5th July, 6th July, 7th July, 9th July, like this. Every day you are collecting the parameter data. Based on that, you are having some answers here. So now the next day, like July, August. So in the August, this is the parameters. What is your answer? This is the data set. So using this data set, we have to draw the decision tree. So based on the decision tree, we can understand what is the answer. See here, if it is sunny, sunny means you will go for checking humidity. So what is humidity according to this today's date? It is normal. So normal means you can play the game. How you got this? There is a mathematical formula to draw this decision tree. I want to show you that one. This one. So imagine you have this data, the same data what I told you. This is day 1, day 2, day 3 up to 14 days. Outlook, how it is sunny, cloudy, rainy. These are the three values. Outlook. Outlook, three values. Overcast, sunny, rainy. Then temperature, hot, cold, mild, three values. Then humidity, high, normal, two values. Wind, strong, weak, two values. You are playing the golf or tennis, yes, no, like this. So based on this, see, we have to calculate the values for each parameter. Windy, three values are there. So in the mathematics, there is a formula called entropy. So if you take here, total values are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14. So from these 14, 9 values are positive. See here, for the outlook, 9 positive, 5 negative. 9 S are there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's. So 9 positive responses, 5 negative responses. So there is a formula here called entropy. So minus 9 by the total 14. Log 9 to by divided by 14 to the base 2 minus this one 5 by 14 log 5 by 14 to the base 2. When you calculate, this is the value you got for outlook. Similarly, you will test for sunny. Okay, sunny, when you say here sunny, no one time, sunny, no two time, sunny, no three time. That's it. So three times it is negative and two times sunny positive. Sunny, yeah, here also positive, here also positive, two times. So what with that you will get this formula and value. Similarly for the other rainy. So rainy also overcast this formula. So you got this value. So overcast 1, 2, 3, 4 S positive means cloudy, 0 negative. So you got this value. So now you can decide from this one which value you can take and substitute in the other. See, rainy, sunny, overcast, rainy. This is for the total. So this is for one. So now this is the formula again. Outlook is equal to, you can substitute and then you will get the values as this one. Final result. You will get some result there. See this one, 0.2464. This is for this one, outlook. Similarly, you will try for temperature, humidity and wind. Just I am showing you to make you understand. Okay, next is for temperature, same process. So you will calculate whether it is hot, how much is the value, mild, how much is the value, cold, how much value, then how much is the total gain. So total gain, if you calculate it, this one 0.1516. Like this you will go for humidity. Like this you will go for the wind. See, outlook, temperature, humidity, wind. You got these values. So based on this, we will proceed now for drawing the decision tree. Now see, outlook, sunny, overcast, rainy. In your slide also it is given like that here. Outlook, sunny, overcast, rain. So how you got this one is with this one, D1, D2, some responses here up to 14, 9 positive, 5 negative, sunny, 2 positive, 3 negative, overcast, 4 positive, 0 negative, rainy, 3 positive, 2 negative. So now you can take the decision. If it is sunny, you can play. If it is rainy, you can play. See, this is for only Sunny. D1, D2, D8, D9, D11. So this is the table. With this you can draw the decision tree. See, decision tree, how you can draw? Again you are calculating. Again humidity. Again you are calculating for wind. See, these are the possibilities now. If it is sunny, this much, this much, this much. So based on this, see this one now. So like this, you will go for the rain. So if it is rainy, what is your decision? Whether you can play or you cannot play, like that. So now this is the thing. So based on this decision tree, you can take the decision. Suppose tomorrow these are the temperature values. So you refer this diagram and take the decision. You understand? This is the machine learning algorithm concept. So you designed the algorithm. So this is your logic for the algorithm. So tomorrow, whatever is the climate, you will ask how is the temperature there, how is the humidity there, how is the rainy condition there. Based on this, you will decide. So this is one decision tree. Another type of decision tree is this one. Temperature, hot, mild, cold. Based on that, cloudy. Then each cloudy means humidity how much. Like that you are going. Okay, so based on this one, you will decide which one you can take. So they will not ask you these calculations and all. They will just ask you in the example like this. They will give some truth table or some data, and they will ask you to draw this type of decision tree. Okay, so your lecture 14 is consisting of only these parts, these objectives. So if you have any doubts, any questions, please ask. We are open for that one. This is an interesting one. If you want to research more, if you have time, you can watch on the YouTube such type of videos. Then you will get the idea how they are implementing the machine learning concept.
Mister, an exam will not ask for calculation.
No, it is not there. You can watch these things. So the new data is like this: rain, high, weak. So what is your decision? Whether you want to play tennis or you don't want to play tennis. Any doubts you have, questions, students?
Mister, open the slide. Mister, go to the last slide. Yes, Mister. Mister, here how we can choose.
Good attributes splits the sample into subsets that are ideally positive. or ideally negative. So you have to divide the data. That is what in this video telling, split the sample into subsets. It should not be all yes, it should not be all no. It should be a mixture, combination. So here all some maximum yes are there. Maximum yes. So you take the situation, the all possible datas, then split it with a good attribute, whether temperature is good or outlook is good. So why they choose outlook is maybe because of that entropy value, what I show you, the calculated value, that is high there. It is not 0.2 or something. So overcast, so what is this one? Outlook. So why they took this one is because of that calculations, that value is coming good value. So that is why that formula is coming into picture there. How you will take the decision. See here. See positive, negatives that you have to check it. It is telling how many positives, how many negatives. So based on that, the decision can be taken here. You refer to that link which I gave you now in the chat box. This, not this one. Not this one. No, 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 no. The one which I gave you previously. This one. So with that calculated, you can be more precise which one to select.
So, Mr. They will have answers. We will get same question on exam.
So far, they have asked such type of thing. in the previous old question papers. Sometimes they ask this, sometimes they ask that alpha beta pruning, sometimes they will ask that minimax algorithm, or sometimes they will ask a theory. So any questions you have further in your project? Is it on progress? Have you started everyone doing the project?
Yes, Mr. But still not finished.
What about the lab practice you are doing for the lecture 9 and lecture 10?
Not yet, mister.
Do it, do that one. So next week only, no?
Yes, also we have other assignments to submit it. So that's why, inshallah, we will do it when we can.
Okay.
Mister,
Yes.
Mister, about lecture 10, I have do all things the doctors do in the video until the final slide. When he also open that the server will not work with him and also not work with me. I don't know why. It don't display the big HTML.
Where? Which one you are telling? Lab or lecture or which one? You're talking about lab or you're talking about lecture?
Lecture,
Lecture it is
lecture.
working, no? He has shown, and I also shown how to start the server. You just follow the lecture slides. You don't go for Linux
Yes,
commands.
I
Don't
follow.
go for Linux commands.
Yes,
See,
doctor, I follow all. I have all display the result, but the final
hmm,
step did not work.
my dear, see, I will show you. Suppose this is your project, learning log. So here you go, CMD you type here. Will open the window. So here, directory, you can see this file manage.py. Now where is this directory? Here you have to type the commands. What commands? It has been discussed here. First,
Doctor, the
pardon,
last slide show the output. Can you show the output?
last slide, this one,
Last,
this one, this
which
one,
show the picture. Yes,
this one. Uh,
yes,
this one, when the server is up, when the server is running, then you will get that output, this output.
I have run the server, but there is no
Server you run, no? What is the
And it not
message? What is the
it's not
message?
run. It has a problem with
What is the message in the server? You check that one, that message.
بشرى ترى هو يكمله بعدين في اللاب بس ما موضح الخطوات.
See, now see, in
okay.
Khatat is there in the lecture and lab it is solved.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, it
See,
also.
first step, if you are starting from the beginning, what you are doing, you are creating an empty directory, new directory. Directory means what? A new folder. So you are going like this here, clicking this one, and you are saying Bushra project, Bushra log. Then again you are clicking this one, you are going here CMD. Now you are in Bushra log. Now you have to give this command, this one. This is your project name, this one, underscore env. After that you follow, after that
I
you
know
don't
that.
follow this one, this command. I gave you the command. I gave you the command where this one. After this one, after this command, you have to go to the directory first. CD, then that directory. So what is that directory here? This one. This is the directory. So I am here now. Learning log. So you have to type here CD ll env. Now you have to give this command. What is that command? This is the command scripts activate. In your slide, it is given as the Linux command. This one dollar means Kali, Ubuntu, Linux, Solaris, that one. So just you type this command. So you be in the learning log. Khalas, now it is active. See, when it is active, you will get like this. Now what you, if you are doing first time, you have to install Django. So you type this command here. If you are doing your project first time, new project, you have to do this one. Then it will install Django. After the installing, you can go to this one to create your project structure. This is your project directory and this is the dot means your project directory which will be deployed into the server. After that, if you have done with all the changes, you have to do this one, migrate. I think no migrations. So one step back I am going in the learning log and I am typing this one. So I talked to you about this one. Now migrations is finished. Now see, you can run the server now. Use it command. Khalas, now see, if successfully running, you will get this message. Starting the development server at this IP and this one. Now you go there to the browser and you type localhost colon 8000. Khalas, this is your uh, project. It's running. So if you click something here and you are getting the error, that error will be displayed to you here. Then according to that, you have to check in which line of your program there is an error. These are simple steps. In the video also, in the lecture also, the blackboard what you have, the same process they have explained to you in this video what you have. The video what they uploaded in the blackboard. Where is that one? This one. They have shown no where the page is not coming for them. Now see the page is coming.
Doctor, go to the final slide if you will not show.
Okay, now let us see. See in this page, I think in the lab they have shown you, not here. So there is a folder called templates. In that templates, there are learning logs. Some HTML files are there. Index.xhtml. So this is the HTML page. These pages. I think they did not show here. When you go to the lab, I think they have shown. See here in the urls.py. the urls.py, when you open, which page you want to show, index page. So you have to write like this. That is what he's showing. After that, you go localhost 8000. I think for him it is not. He is not. So it is not configured in this lecture. In the lab session, it is there.
Mister, we told you.
Yeah, you
Okay,
told
doctor.
me. I did not see that. I follow my procedure. I just followed my procedure and I listed like this here. So, like this, I just practiced. So, simple steps is this steps you have just some 4 5 steps are there. So, first you create the project, you create the environment, activate the environment first time, then install Django, then you create the project structure, migrate the project, start the server. So if you want the page means you have to create the page in the templates folder. In the templates, you have to create learning logs and some index.xhtml or whatever it is like this. Then when you say localhost 8000, that page will appear to you. In this one, you can see that. See here he's doing that one base.xhtml, HTML. So he's configuring there. Now see, this is the output. It is shown here. You can see after this, at the 22nd minute, 21 minute, you have this one. Okay, now if you access, it is coming. Okay. Any other doubts you have? So at the time of admin login, you have to create a user. So that is also shown in the slide. So based on that, you can create the entries and show the entries there. You got this output, hmm? Everyone, this one.
Yes, mister.
Amal, how are you?
Yes, mister.
Did you exercise this one that I am showing? This one. You got the output. This one.
Not yet. The output is not sure.
Then how you will practice in the
I will try.
lab? How you will practice? Until and unless you all practice, then you cannot get it. Shaima, what about you? Have you practiced this one?
No, start today, inshallah.
As
I decide to practice it.
Asma, Asma, have you done this?
No, Mr.
Nusaiba,
Not all of it, Esther.
but you got the initial output.
Yes.
Okay. So you practice. So next week, Wednesday, we will have the exam.
Bring the simplest one, mister.
Pardon?
Bring the simple one.
Inshallah.
Mr.
Yes.
Can you put the lab exam as one lecture only?
Which lecture?
Easier one.
All are easier only. Everything I have
No,
shown in
Mr.
the lab. It is very simple. That is why I am showing you.
يعني Mr. You will give us same as the lecture or what?
I will give you the question. You do the program and output display.
Give us example, Mr.
Suppose see here in this data visualization, you have different types of graphs. Suppose see this all graphs are there. Scatter graph, line graph. So I will give you some data and I will ask you like to display the output like this using an histogram or using a scatter or using a this graph, any graph discussed in this one. If you practice this, then it will be easier for you.
So Mr. يعني how many question you will give us?
Two questions, two tasks I will give.
So one question from lecture 9 and
Yeah,
another.
yeah.
And Mr. from lecture 10 يعني how you will give us the question?
You practice same this one, like how to create and display the web page from the server. like that.
Mm-hmm. And the exam, Mister, will be only 2 hours.
We will see that one. Okay. So you practice those lectures, labs, you practice that on 9th and 10th. Aisha, you finished this one? Yeah, tell me.
Mister, the assignment, can we send it after Sunday, any day in the next week?
Which assignment?
Um, for the game, Mister. Game
Okay, it is
assignment.
up to you. 14th week, or you can give me after the practical exam or after starting early,
Okay.
early 15th week. But don't delay, don't keep pending until the deadline, last date, last minute.
يعني Mister, can we use some game from the internet and modify it?
But you have to modify. You should control the code. Just download, run, and show means it is not use. You have to modify.
Mm-hmm.
Mister, we only study one lecture for game. How we can develop a new game?
In the lab, it is given, no?
Mister, but it's difficult.
It is open. YouTube, you refer YouTube. Many tutorials are there in YouTube. Open source project link I gave, no, in the Python. That also is helpful for you. If you check in the YouTube, many simple examples are there. Just add image, just define some rules, and you can complete that one. Any other doubts, any questions? Bushra, why the page is not displaying? You have to see the server. See here, the server will tell you what is the mistake happening there. If you have any mistake in the program, which program I show you now? For example, here index, I give like this, and I try to access the server. Oh, it's a different file or what? Error will be displayed here. It is not coming. Okay, so you have to read that one. Now it is not open. So when you read here, you can take the necessary action. Which line, which file, or which program you are getting error. Okay. So shall I close the session now, or any other doubts you have? Okay, so I will stop the session now.